anywhere. It's dark because I'm gonna throw up, okay? Hello, I am Sarah Marie and welcome to Lucky Dip, my new YouTube series. There will be 5 products in here. I open it up, I'm surprised with whatever is inside. I've created this look. Watch till the end because I actually find out I've got the best party trick. Let's see what is inside the bag. I'm just gonna get everything out. Oh, don't go anywhere. Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer Foundation. This is the O2 Naturel. I've been on holiday, so this, we'll see. Might be a bit white for me, but let's see how we go. CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Pearl Highlighter Balm. Okay, I'm liking this so far. So far, I'm happy with what's in the bag. Look how glowy that is. So pretty. Lip pencil. Oh, thank God. All right, lip pencil by Rimmel London. Long lasting finish. Color Cappuccino. Gosh, everything about this is right up my alley. This is, what is this? Anastasia Beverly Hills. Is this a, okay. Oof, that's a dark. All right, so this is, whew, so it's contour. Love a Morphe eyeshadow palette. Very cool toned for someone like me. I feel like this is a really nice, you can get neutrals in here, you've got smoky colors in here. So I'm gonna do my eyes first and then I'm gonna do my base last. I need brush fairies to bring me my brushes. I have learnt so far just to bring all my brushes because I'm so picky. The brush fairies, please, my brushes. Thanking you. I'm gonna get a little bit of the foundation and use that as a base on my eyelid, so that the eyeshadow actually has a little something to hold on to. Right, the reason I'm going to do my eyes first and not my base today is because if there's any fallout, I can easily use like moisturizer or like a makeup wipe or some of the foundation just to wipe it away from underneath. And that way it's not gonna make like a shadow and look really tired and give you dark circles. So you can really get a really nice sharp finish. So you can use a foundation or a concealer, you can use an eyeshadow primer, whichever is your preference, but the reason being is if you put your eyeshadow just on bare skin, it won't last. It doesn't even show the pigment as nicely and it also doesn't blend. So use all your skincare, put your eye cream on, then put a base. Then I'm actually going to get a little bit of the eyeshadow because I don't have powder here. I normally would use powder. I really just want to use it to set the foundation on my eyelid. When you set it, you're gonna be able to blend your eye makeup. If you don't set it, everything you put on it is going to set and you're not gonna be able to blend. That's why liquid goes onto powder, the powder just like absorbs into the liquid and you're not gonna blend it. But if you've already got a layer of some sort of base powder, it's not gonna do that and it's gonna flow like ocean. I'm gonna be so wishy-washy on my face, but I feel like it's been so long since I've done like a smoky eye. I feel like I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so little tip when you do a smoky eye, you need a blending, I'm gonna say blending a lot here. You need a transition shade in between. So when you see people with that really dark black smoky, they're not just using black. There's probably a million colors they've used. So let's say we use a color like this. And we're gonna put that on a fluffy brush, then use it on your socket. See this middle part of the eye? That's gonna be your transition shade that you can blend and it's not gonna just be like black and then skin. You wanna be able to bring it closer to the brow, basically. If you have a lot of space on your eye, you wanna probably bring it a little bit lower. I am going to use this angled eyeshadow brush and I'm gonna use this dark brown and I'm gonna put this through my bottom eyelashes, not all the way through yet. I am gonna put it on the outer corner here and then bring that up, kind of like a line. I don't know if you can see that there. And then I'm gonna get another eyeshadow brush and get the same color and I am going to pat the eyeshadow onto my eyelid. And the reason why you pat is you get the most product out of your brush. Whereas if you're wiping, see, if you wipe, you don't get that much product out. I miss when everyone used to do a dark smoky eye and have like that smoldery look when they went out. So Jenna Ortega has done a really nice smoky eye, which I love. She bleached her eyebrows, which I wish I was daring enough to do a look like that. But I mean, if she's doing a smoky eye, watch it start to come back. I am now going to just blend it. And we're gonna go back and forth on the edge of the eyeshadow. There's no rules in makeup, but in my opinion, this is a rule that I live by. If you have a smoky eye, don't tell me you wanna have a natural foundation base because I'm gonna throw up, okay? Like you can't do full smoky eye and have like a really bare there base. It can look bare there, but it better have like contour and concealer and foundation because otherwise you look so tired. There's a reason why people who have a smoky eye look really cool and fresh, and it's because their base is on point. I don't have eyeliner. I'm gonna use this black eyeshadow instead. See, I haven't even blended anything yet, but you can see because there's already like a dark brown eyeshadow there. It's already getting that framing and it's already kind of got a flow to it. Whatever you do on one eye, do it to the other. If you're the type of person who can't use eyeliner because it makes your eyes water, this is actually a great trick. Just use eyeshadow. I'm gonna get a really short stubby brush like this, and I'm going to go over where I've done the black eyeshadow as an eyeliner to get a better flow on the inner part. You'll notice like here, it's not as great as it should be. You would put a more neutral or lighter shade. What I want with this, I don't want it to be a stark contrast, right? So when I put it on my eye, if I've dabbed it once and to me that's too bright, just use your brush that doesn't have much product on it and wipe it away. You want it to have that nice flow. Everything about a smoky eye is all about flow and everything to balance really well. So I just wanted to add something on that inner corner of my eye so it has that transition. That's all it is. When you're doing a smoky eye, it is best to have like at least 3 brushes, I would say. 3 different kind of eyeshadow brushes. Okay. Now I'm gonna add a little extra just underneath my eye on the lash line, and then I'm gonna do my base, okay? I am still using that brown, that darker shade of brown, just through the lashes. Remember, I don't have eye pencil with me, so I am using the eyeshadow as my eye pencil. So I'm just gonna go into the foundation and hope to God that it's gonna be my color. I need a wet wipe fairy. Oh, here we go, makeup wipes. Make sure there's no eyeshadow on your head when you're doing your base. Okay, so foundation brush. Again, my favorite is the It Cosmetic dual ended. Anything with that shape, I love for foundation because you can really just buff everything in. I'm not gonna lie, when I hear 2-in-1 foundation, I know it's gonna be a nice coverage foundation, but nothing replaces a concealer for me. I love a concealer separate to my foundation. Since this is 2-in-1, let's just use it like it's a concealer. Remember, you've got the smoky eye, so you want everything to balance out. So you want it fresh underneath. You don't want to have the darkness underneath your eyes. You want it all to be on the top so it's nice and lifted. So I'm gonna just pat this in. Looking forward, look at this eye, okay, compared to this eye. I've got the foundation as a concealer underneath and the smoky eye on top. Whereas if you look at this, because there's no concealer underneath, it's not as lifted and fresh. If you don't have concealer, you can do this with a lot of other foundations. You need to press it in unless your foundation really is like that light coverage, fluidy type of foundation. And if that's the case, I wouldn't do a dark smoky eye. Stick to maybe like a bronzy look, maybe a nice glowy look with the brown. Like stick to your browns. Okay. Oh, all right, let's just get it on. Okay. These are the areas I like to contour, okay? I like to contour around underneath my chin so that it's kind of like, it's so dark for me. It's so dark. It's so dark. Okay. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Doesn't want to setting faster than I thought. Why did I do this? Okay, so I've got my foundation brush just to kind of basically moisten up the contour a little bit and help me blend it just a touch around my jawline. I can kind of make this work. I want you to see how I've blended that contour. Even though it was too dark, you can manage to work with it. So if you do have a color that's too dark, it's workable. It's not like the end of the world, okay? Especially if your makeup is really smoky, you want your contour and everything to be that little bit stronger, because when you're out at night, you lose color, you lose shade. So whatever looks great during the day, once you hit nighttime, it's like you got nothing on. It does work to my benefit today though, because the foundation I had on was like a shade too light for me. So this does make my foundation shade. It makes my foundation work. This is actually really pretty. The CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Pearl Highlighter Balm. I want to put a little down really straight down the center of my nose a little bit. Then I think I'm gonna put a little bit here on my upper cheekbone and a little on my Cupid's bow. So I'm just gonna use my finger to tap that in, just to blend it a little bit. Oh, look at that. It's really soft. I love that. Lip pencil, lip pencil. Lining the lip. I wonder if I can do this with my eyes shut. Add a little extra on the outer corners. That is my new party trick. I can put my lip pencil on with my eyes shut. Look at that. I even blended it perfect. This lip liner is viral at the moment. It's really actually quite hard to get. So if you can get it, Rimmel London in Cappuccino lip pencil. If you can find stock of it, grab it, $7.05 in case it doesn't have the name if you're looking for it online. Let me just let 1 second. We need a finishing touch. Hold on. Done. Done. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Lucky Tip. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back next Wednesday with more. Write something in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.